You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I do appreciate it very much. Yes, it's another bin day. I did say I need to get through the bins so that I can prep up for other Christmas videos. This was the Star Trek Vintage Christmas Ornament bin, which I've had for many years. And then some I have, many were gifts actually. I think the majority were gifts. Some I have collected or found at estate sales and garage sales. But they went into this bin. There's enough of them to fill most of the bin. And then there's a couple other items from It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know if anybody knows that movie. Well, I know you've all seen that movie. But I don't know if anybody knows there was a whole village set. You know the village sets, the little ceramic houses? Well, It's a Wonderful Life has the whole set for the movie. This was the Bedford Falls Chapel. I don't know if I'm going to take that out of the box. I really want to do the Christmas ornaments. They just happen to be in here because I guess they're somewhat collectible. I don't know. And this is the Bedford Falls Police Station, a tribute to the movie It's a Wonderful Life. All right, so let's move those off to the side. And then let's check out some of the ornaments. Now most of these light up, make sounds, like this one here, Magic. Features light, so it looks like they light up on there. So I want to take them out and actually see what they do. I had these all just sitting in here, never used. I don't think I ever put them on a tree. And we'll go one by one. Well, let's do that now. Let me move the bin out of the way. I will come back. Just excited to check them out. This is the Flickering Lights Klingon Bird of Prey. So if you collected Hallmark ornaments at the time, what are these from? I think they're, let's see, maybe this will tell me. This is from 1992. Now I believe these two would be the oldest, the original ones. This one at one time was going for hundreds of dollars, but I don't think so anymore. So you know, when you see a collectible that's at its peak and you think to yourself, oh, I'll keep it longer, I'll get more. No, not the way it works. So let me come back. We'll do this one. We'll do these two last and see they're the oldest ones. I've got a set of lights plugged in. We'll do that. Maybe I'll put a couple on the tree. I'm not sure. All right, I'll be right back. Ooh, I'm kind of excited to look at all these. Okay, so I just happened to grab this one. It is the USS Enterprise with blinking light. And let's see, the Next Generation this one is. The USS Enterprise from the TV program Star Trek The Next Generation voyages to your galaxy to light up your tree. This unique starship, with its blinking and glowing lights, will fill your holiday with keepsake magic. Ooh. Light blinks automatically and continuously, so it never stops. So you have to plug it in. And this one was from 1993. Now, I did not put these in any order, but we'll just check them out. Looks like this one may have been out of the box. It was $24 originally. Okay, there we go. Pretty cool. Now I could see people having a tree with all of these ornaments on them. I never did that. They've never really left the boxes. I used to watch Star Trek. I have not watched it in a very long time. Alright, so you just plug this in. It looks like these light up, and then maybe this lights up in here and blinks. Oh, this blinks, I think. And the only way to see these, I know in the past I have tested them. They're very difficult to see. The lights aren't very bright, so if you have a lot of other lights on the tree, you won't get a good look at it. So I'll tell you what, let me, well, let's just do one at a time while we're here. I got an old strand of lights. Maybe someday you will not be able to find these old strands. Let's see, you should just be able to plug this in, and it should turn on. Okay, we have a connection. Okay, so it is. This is blinking very faintly, and then these are lit up in the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to turn off the lights, otherwise the camera's going to be on and off, on and off, on and off, lights, no lights, but we know this one works. So I will set this off to the side if I can get it out. Okay, so don't get your lights stuck in. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, let's do that. Let's put that back in. Let's move this one to the back row. Maybe since I have a strand here, maybe I could just plug them all in and show you once Right now, I guess we're just testing. All right, reaching in. We have Commander Data, Star Trek The Next Generation. Omicron Theta Colony, that's where he was born. He's a graduate of the Starfleet Academy. Lieutenant Commander of the 24th Century Starship, the USS Enterprise. Famous words, I am superior, sir, in many ways, but I would gladly give it up to be human. An android created by Dr. Noonien Soong, Data has been declared a free, independent, and autonomous life form by the United Federation of Planets. His efforts to become human include acquiring a pet cat, which he named Spot, and trying his hand at humor. A difficult concept. This is 1997, and originally was $14.95. Now, I don't think these do anything. It would say on there, some of them speak, but I don't think this one does. I think it's just Data sitting on a platform, his chair, his Data chair. Okay, now this one must have been hung at one time. There you go. So you'd hang it like this, and he would just sit on the tree. And there is no plug, so we know for sure it is not one of those that actually, what you would call, lights up or talks. So I must keep these all organized. But it's a neat little ornament. They're well made. I mean, wait till you see his little workstation there. He's got all kinds of cool stuff on it. Alright, so that is that one. Let's move this one to the back. And let's grab, I didn't really give you a good look at the bottom of this one. Like I said, they're very detailed. All the little windows and hatches are on there. Now, how accurate it is to the actual to the TV show, I don't know. Alright, let's see. We're done with that one. All right, let's bring out this one here, because it probably does light up. This is the Romulan Warbird, and it says light. And this was originally $24. It's the season of peace. And here, arriving on a friendly mission, comes the Romulan Warbird. From the television series Star Trek The Next Generation, this intricately detailed starship with its glowing green lights will fill your holiday with keepsake management. Keepsake magic. Ornament plugs easily. Okay, we know all that. Let's get this one out of the box. We'll know for sure if these have ever been hung. If they still have. This has a little booklet or a little sheet on how to use your keepsake ornament. How to set it up, how to hang it, how to connect it. Okay. Very nice looking. And like I said, very detailed. Oh, it is. So it must have been hung up. Now, I can't say I did. I don't remember. Maybe it was at one time. Look at all the detail on that one. Very cool looking ship. Imagine that coming at you. Like that. All right, let's plug this one in. Let's see if it works. I hope it does. But sometimes these old ornaments, they just stop working on their own. Okay, yes. If you look inside, it lights up. Alright, so this one works. So what I'll do is I will put it all back in the package except for the actual ship. I have a feeling this video is going to take some time. So if you're not a Star Trek fan and you say, oh, I can't watch this video anymore, please, please, please don't turn away. Just let it play. Let it finish out, because it really hurts the channel if you just watch a minute and then leave. They don't like that. Alright, let's see. This is another Enterprise. This looks like a repeat. Features light. Let's see. Let's compare it. Oh, they plug in so easy, but they don't unplug easy. Doesn't it look like the box and the art on this one? A little bit different. A little bit different ship. This one is from Star Trek First Contact. 1998. Originally 24. A unique ornament featuring the USS Enterprise-E, NCC 1701-E from Star Trek First Contact. Definitely a different Enterprise. Under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, the crew of the 24th century Starship Enterprise is traveling back in time to the 21st century. There, they'll confront the biggest threat to the Star Trek universe, the Borg, whose actions would alter history and turn Earth into a Borg colony. The USS Enterprise, seen in the movie, is the sixth starship in the series of the Federation to carry the proud name Enterprise. The front deflector shield, as well as both warp engines and the impulse engines, are lighted. Excited? I'm excited. Now I want to be careful. This one definitely does not look like it's been opened. All right, so here's what I do for these long, because they'll rip. I'll take something like this and I'll just twist it, because the boxes in these are important when you want to resell. Not that I am at any particular moment, but all right. Ooh, yeah, this one has never been out of the package. Here is the important safety information for your keepsake ornament. Okay, there's the ship. Let's get this out of the bag. I really don't mind taking them out of the bag. One, because if I was going to sell it, I'd want to test it, and I'd have to anyway. Alright, let's get this all out of here. Now, I've had ornaments like this, brand new, out of the package, not work. I don't know if the electronics get old, or they just, I don't know. Not from use, I just think it's from age. Okay, this one's back. Okay, so that one goes in the back. Look at the ship. Nice, it's not just one color like the Romulan warbird. Ooh, look. So this should all color, I think. And it hangs this way. So I should get little hangers. All right. Let us plug it in. Let us hope it works. And here we go. It's plugged in and it's not working. See what I'm saying? So, little twist, twist. Okay. So why? This is what troubles me with ornaments like this. Never out of the package, and it does not work. Now, maybe it's something in this. It's a little loose. Let's just turn it this way and see. No, it's plugged in. Little tap here and there, won't hurt anything. Little wiggle there, no. Little twist here. No, okay. So sadly, right out of the package, pretty much brand new, does not work. So yeah, that's why. If I was selling it, I'd have to notate that. And you can tell, like this one, the flaps do not look like they've ever been opened. This was $14.95. This is Mr. Spock. Planet Vulcan is where he was born. His mother is Amanda Grayson. A human father, Sarek, a Vulcan diplomat. Starfleet Academy. Science officer of the USS Enterprise, a 23rd century Federation starship. His famous words, highly illogical. Also, live long and prosper. Mr. Spock, Leonard Nimoy. Did I say Dr. Spock? Mr. Spock, Leonard Nimoy, served as the number 2 ranking officer aboard the Starship Enterprise under Captains Christopher Pike and James T. Kirk. Stronger than humans, he was a master of the Vulcan mind meld, and he also did the Vulcan pinch. He appeared in 3 seasons of Star Trek on television, beginning in 1966, as well as in 6 feature films. You can also find Mr. Spock's counterpart, Commander William T. Riker, from Star Trek: The Next Generation, in the 1996 Keepsake Ornament Collection at your Hallmark retailer. Yeah, and this one was from 1996, so they were selling a couple at the time. I think I said doctors. I don't remember what I said. All right, well, correction. It's Mr. Spock. Ooh, so Mr. Spock has been hung. Now, he's sitting on a different kind of, from the original series. It was Oh, and there's a little pine needles, vintage pine needles. It must have been on a real tree at one time, and he just hangs. Look at that. I feel, though, that everything in the background to me is distracting. Let's say we can just isolate him right down here with less in the background going on. They're pretty detailed, pretty neat. Okay, so that is Spock. Maybe up here I can make it look like he's just chilling in his chair. And look at that workstation he's working on. I call it a workstation. It looks like it. It looks like a big giant laptop, but it was where he sat and did his thing. All right, let's bring out... This one looks interesting. It's a tall, skinny ornament. We'll put Spock in the back. Okay, make sure we got the lighting. It's okay. Let me bring this light in just a little. Give us a little more lighting here. All right, so this one is Dr. Leonard H. McCoy. That's the doctor. This one is from 1997. Born, Georgia, USA, planet Earth. He was called Bones. Rank, Chief Medical Officer of the USS Enterprise, a 23rd century Federation starship. Famous words, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer or a nursemaid or a ... Although fond of describing himself as just a simple old-fashioned country doctor, McCoy commands one of the most sophisticated medical facilities in all of Starfleet. The Good Doctor, DeForest Kelley, appeared in the original Star Trek TV program and in feature films. See, like this, people would want to know that there's issues on the box. Originally, they took off the price, so it must have been a gift. How much did you spend? I can't tell you. Very cool. Okay, so this one, either someone packaged it the way they originally got it, or it's never been out of the package. There we go. Look at that. I believe he's in a transporter, 1997. Okay, there you go. There's the good old Doc and his transporter. Let me seal this all up. I think I'm just going to display them all at the end. Plug in what I can. Turn on the lights. So you get a better look at them. Like that. I think I'm going to clean up the background a little bit. Move these over to a new location. That one's really neat. Okay, let us move on. Okay, another ship. This is from Deep Space Nine. Never really watched that one. Light and blinking lights, USS Defiant. It's, let's see, is it a transporter or is it a big ship? A unique ornament, this powerful ship is permanently stationed at Deep Space Nine, perhaps the most exciting post in the quadrant. The blinking lights signal a greeting from the crew, adding a bit of keepsake magic to your holidays. Lights blink automatically and continuously, so eventually they're just going to burn out. Eventually, right? Because if you just plug them in and just leave them go, depending on how long you leave your tree on every year. Oh, and this is from 97 and was $24. There's a little bend in the box here. So from a collector standpoint, you can kind of see it. They're going to want to know that information. Okay, and it has a little booklet, like the other ones. And it's in bubble. A huge piece of bubble. And it looks like it was hanging at one time. I think I might just leave this out so I can use it on the other ones and hold them up because it's got another one on it. It'd be cool if I could just hang them all, string them all along, you know, to show them to you. Okay. I'm going to keep that hanger. I don't know how I would do that. I could string a line across my booth here and then hang them, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to leave them off to the side so there isn't much interference from the background. Okay, so that these light up. The front ones probably light up. And maybe even this one in the front. It's hard to tell if it works. Okay, this one does work. So these little ones in the back light up, and that's it. Didn't it say something about blinking on this one? Light up continuously. Lights blink automatically and continuously. Now, is that just a standard thing they put on? So these are lit up because it looks like it's using the light from somewhere, but it's not very bright. And I'm guessing this one would be considered defective. So more than likely, I'd probably not sell these ornaments. Because who wants a defective ornament? Okay, we'll save that one for last. Let's get another character. There's not many left, so if you're still sticking with me, I do appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Okay, Captain James T. Kirk. James Tiberius Kirk, born in Iowa, USA, planet Earth. Starfleet Academy, captain of the first USS Enterprise of 23rd century, Constitution-class Federation starship whose mission was to explore new worlds. His famous words, "All I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by." Captain Kirk, William Shatner, commanded the Enterprise through 3 seasons, 79 episodes of Star Trek on television beginning in 1966, and has appeared in several feature films thus far. Yes, 1996. 1395. This one's been opened. There's some stretch marks in the cardboard. Some old pine needles from a tree. Still has the hook. He's sitting in his captain's chair. Okay, so that's the bottom. That's the back. You should get a good look at that. And he's in the pondering mode. Maybe he's... Well, I have a joke. All right, here's the only Star Trek joke I know. What did Spock find in Captain Kirk's bathroom? Do you know the punchline? It's bad. It's the only joke I know, so I'm not going to give you the punchline. If you know it, put the punchline in the description for everybody else to laugh. Okay, there you go. The old Captain Kirk. There's maybe 6 more, so we're getting through it. Well, let me do another ship then. We'll do person ship. Okay, this is the Klingon Bird of Prey. Flickering lights. $24. 1997. Oh, this says 1994, but this says limited warranty through 1997. Red and green Christmas alert. The Klingon Bird of Prey from the Star Trek Next Generation TV program is in orbit around your tree. This meticulously detailed starship with its flickering and glowing lights will fill your holiday with keepsake magic. Lights flicker automatically and continuously. That's good to know. Ooh, that one is cool. Got the paperwork in it and one of the little hooks, Christmas tree ornament hangers. The green paper in this one. And then, look at that. This one also has what looks to be fishing line for a hanger so you don't see it. So you fool people. That would be cool if they were all just hanging from a shelf maybe. Lit up. And then there is the bottom. Yes, this one's probably the nicest, most colorful one. Alright, well, the only thing we can do now is hope it works. And it does, but it's very hard to see. So there's a light. This lights up. Nothing from the top, so you hang this one high on the tree. I mean, they say they light up, but you really can't. If this is hanging on a tree, you're not going to see any of that. It's underneath. So it's interesting. They maybe should have put the light up here and then lit these up top. Or these. That would be cool. So, I don't know. Not as cool as it could be, I would say. Alright, let's get that back in the box. I'm trying to keep it all so that I don't have a huge pile of plastic bags and cases and that I don't remember which ornament went in which one, you know, that kind of thing. Alright, let's set that one off to the side. And then, who's next? Ooh, yes. Okay, so we have, let's see, a Riker. First officer, I thought he was Commander William T. Riker. 1495, William T. Riker. Valdez, Alaska, from Planet Earth, Starfleet Academy, executive officer of the 5th Federation starship to carry the name USS Enterprise, a 24th century starship, assigned to deep space exploration. His famous words, permission to speak candidly. Also, away team, set phasers and stun. Chosen to serve as number 1, he is number 1, aboard the Enterprise by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Commander Riker, Jonathan Frakes. Delights in taking on challenges, he once volunteered for an assignment on a Klingon bird of prey. 96 and 1495. But I probably said that, or you saw that, so didn't need to repeat. Alright. They should have made him voice activated too. So he says those famous last words with a little battery in there. You know, that would have been neat. There's the bottom, and he's sitting on a rock. What was the movie scene? What was the scene that he was sitting like this with his phaser out? I don't know. It mostly looks like him. I'm going to say the likeness is close, but I don't know. If I saw that, I would say, oh yeah, it looks better on the box actually than in actual person. All right, so that one is done. Not many more. Okay, now Jean-Luc Picard. I'm saving what I think are the oldest ones for last. 1995, 1395, Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Le Bourg, France, Planet Earth, Starfleet Academy, captain of the 5th Federation starship to carry the name USS Enterprise, a 24th century Okay, we read that. Make it so. Captain Picard, which is Patrick Stewart, was among the youngest Starfleet officers ever to command a starship. He appeared for 7 seasons in Star Trek The Next Generation on television and made his feature film debut as Captain Picard in 1994. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Captain Picard. Although you got paid quite a bit of money probably to make the movies. Okay, look at that one. That's pretty neat. I got the hook. Let me get the long hook. There we go. Look at that. He's hanging out. Must be a transporter room. I don't know what that is exactly. What do you think? Do you know? A different version? The Next Generation transporter room? You tell me. All right, let me get this in the bag. Okay, 1, 2, basically 3 more. There's one in here that's the space shuttle, which I might show. It was space related and made it into the bin of ships, right? Okay, let's take out, well, there's the 2 older ones, okay? There's this big one, there's these, just ships. So let's do those. We'll do these next. They're more display ships. Let's get this one out of the way. These are just tiny, tiny ships. Imagine those little things on a tree. So 4 more. Plus this one. This was 1995 for 3 tiny ships. It's 3 ornaments. The ships of Star Trek. It says, these exciting ornaments are reminiscent of keepsake magic ornaments from past years. The Starship Enterprise from the original television program is featured with the USS Enterprise and Klingon Bird of Prey from Star Trek The Next Generation, 1995, which I have shown you. And these are tiny. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Is anybody going to hang this miniature ornament from a regular big Christmas tree, or is that something you would, you know, hang for maybe a little tree or somewhere else in your Christmas decorations? Yeah, it kind of matches the other one pretty close with the coloring. The Klingon Bird of Prey. All right. Let's do the big one. This was the 30-year set of 2 anniversary set. Let me move these little ships out of the way. Okay, so this looks like... Okay, set of 2, battery operated, voice magic. Hear the voice of Captain Kirk. Ooh, I hope it works. This ornament features the sound of the communicator used by Star Trek crew members, followed by the voice of William Shatner as Captain James T. Kirk. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. To hear the memorable opening lines of the original 1966 Star Trek television program, press button located on top of base. And this was from 1996. Okay. Looks like it's going to be interesting to open. Let me do it from here. There's 3 tabs. And they're heavy. Like a pewter feel heavy metal. Alright, there's a booklet. Alright, so let me get this from the bottom. There's a tray with old batteries in it. Not good. Okay, that's it. That's in the box. I must have set this up at one time. Or these look like original sealed batteries. Yeah, this is still sealed. But, like I said, if we don't know it works, we cannot sell. So you have to take it out and test it. Yeah, it's pewter. And it's heavy. It's a heavy metal. Just listen. Okay, I want to put all the pieces to this one. There, and then here's a little transporter, I think that was. Transporter ship? What do they call it? Is that what they call it? I probably said it on the box and I read it and I don't remember. Okay, the base. There's this bag with another bag. Okay, a bag and a bag. And this little bag. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Try to salvage the bag. Get this out and this out. Okay, so this probably goes here. I'm assuming with this little ship. Then this goes here. Let me see. Oh wait, let me put the batteries in first. It doesn't open easily. It's because it's never been used. Now it is used. So technically I'd have to sell this as used. And I would say used to set up and test. Okay, on. And then where's the box cover for this? Yeah, so this goes this way so that it sits over the base this way. There we go. This little ship here. This one hangs this way. And it's heavy. Whoa. Okay. Are we ready? Let us get right into the ship like we're flying it. Whoosh. And we press. And it doesn't work. And we press. And it doesn't work. Okay. Oh boy. So if you collect old ornaments like this, this is what you run into. Maybe it's the batteries. Maybe I have them in wrong. Let's just double check. No. I thought these were new batteries. On. Okay. Let's see. These are the original batteries. Well, they're sealed. Those I'll leave. There's no reason to take them out. So, yeah, maybe the new person who... Okay. I think I have a completely dead battery. This one's good. Yeah. My battery collection had a dead battery. Oh, that one's dead too. It's been a while since I've actually gone through all the batteries. Okay, I have 3 dead batteries. How did those get in there? Maybe my tester's not working? I don't know. I'm striking out here. Maybe that's just a whole tray of dead batteries and they got put in here by accident. Let's try this one. No. Let's try the one I tried. That one works. This one? I should just open a new pack. Alright, what's going on here? You don't want me to show this to everybody? You try a different tester. No, this must have been a tray of old dead batteries. I think that's what it was. Alright, I'll be back. Let me figure this out. Okay, I think my battery tester is bad. I'm not sure what's going on. It's on.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hopefully to a stronger base that holds this better, whoever designed it. Oh boy. Let's do it again while the ship is moving. Here we go.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
That's pretty cool. How much was that one? I don't remember. Did we make a note of that? $45. Now, let me get all that stuff out of the way. I got 3 more to show you, so let's do those. Let me pull this out. I just want to put it somewhere safe, and then I will come back. Okay, let's see. Hear the voice of Mr. Spock, Shuttlecraft Galileo from the Starship Enterprise. Magic, voice and light. Where's the price? $14, $24. And this is one of the original ones from 1992. It says, a fascinating lighted ornament. This shuttlecraft from the original Star Trek TV program brings you Mr. Spock's holiday message as it fills your Christmas with keepsake magic. To hear Spock's message, press the button labeled Press Here on the bottom of the shuttlecraft. What are the chances? Oh yes, I hung it at one time. Cool, so we have a little string. Imagine it just flying through. Whoosh, as we hear Spock's voice. Well, let's see if we can hear Spock's voice. Okay, we have power. Ooh, it lights up. Ooh, and you can't see it. Ooh, it lights up, and you can't see it. You press here.
Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper.
Now that is cool. Now I wish the other ones did that.
Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper.
I have to say, out of all of them so far, that one has to be my favorite because it's crisp, it's clear, It lights up and you can hear Spock. How could you beat that? Alright, let's bring this one in. Let's unplug. I'm going to plan on plugging them all in at the end. I'll probably just, what I'll do is I'll reset, clear everything out, set up the strand of lights here, saucer lights blink, and then hook them all up, the ones that light. This unique ornament with its bright blinking lights commemorates the 25th anniversary of Star Trek and celebrates the holiday season. Lights blink automatically and continuously. This is the original one, 1991. So this would be the oldest one. It was chewed on. Nothing like a nice chewed on box. I wonder if it was just by the Christmas tree and little Fluffy came along and started taking a bite of it. So you can join the Keepsake Ornament Collectors Club. Join today. I'd love to, but I think it's a little late. Okay, look at that one. Very nice. So these light up, and maybe all the lights, red and greens around there, like Christmas lights. NCC 1701, 1991 on the side. Okay, what do you think? What are the chances? Ooh, it works. Now look at that. So they all do light up. This lights up, and this lights up. These do not. All right, I do have one more to show you. That was the shuttle, the space shuttle. I'll show it because then it completes what's in this bin. Now, in regards to the Wonderful Life, there is the complete set, which I can attain, I just haven't done it. That would set up the complete display at some point. Alright, so this one, $24.50. It's not in my hands at the moment. 1995. Let's see. A unique ornament celebrates two historic occasions with a bit of keepsake magic. Design commemorates the first Earth-orbiting flight of the U.S. Space Shuttle, Columbia, in 1981, and marks the 30th anniversary of the first U.S. spacewalk in 1965. To help this astronaut complete his mission, gently open the cargo bay doors of the space shuttle and lift out the astronaut and satellite. Place the spacecraft on a branch of your tree, then hang the astronaut and the satellite from the branch above. That seems pretty involved. I've never seen this one, so don't know what I have here. Although I do love the space shuttle. There is a hook in there. Okay, so it hung like that. And then oh, it does. Look, there's little people. He's stuck. Oh, he's on it. There he is. So it's connected to this. So you'd hang that above it. It's kind of melted in there accidentally, I think. Maybe he cooked in there. Maybe. Oh, that's really cool. Don't even remember getting it. Don't know where I got it. Don't know how I got it. Well, let's plug it in and see what happens. Okay, plugged in. And it does. It lights up. It's very hard to see, but there's green lights in there. And I don't know what's going on here. This has got a power cord to it. Oh, it's lit up, yeah. It's very faint. The payload and the pilot. And they should have made it when this closed that it would seal. Now the cord's hanging out. They should have cut a little notch so that it wasn't like that. Hide it a little bit more. Just my thoughts. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, they show the doors open. So you wouldn't want to close it. You're just going to leave the doors open, and then he's going to hang like that on a branch above, and then, but this goes up here. Huh. Right? This is going to hook here. And hang like that. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just noticing things. All right, there you go. Let me come back now. Let me take off some bulbs and set this all up. Take a little time with the presentation and getting it all right, but I will do it. I'll be back. All right, here we go. This should give you a nice shot. Here, while that's going, I'll press the button back here as we pass it.
The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
All right, one more. We'll do this one here because this one's even better.
Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper.
I got that one in front of Spock. All right. I hope some of you are still here. I don't know. I'm guessing there's some Star Trek fans out there that collect these or will be now. All right, it's time to turn out the lights. I don't know what we're going to see, but I'll check out each one and see if we can actually see the lights better. All right, so the first one, the shuttlecraft, that's the way the light is. Hopefully the camera stays in focus here. And then the Klingon ship. Look at that. So I guess, maybe if the tree doesn't have a lot of regular lights on it, nothing else lights up on that one. But that's pretty cool. And then this Enterprise looks much better now. Now I see lights lighting and flashing, which I didn't see before. And this one is lighting up. Wasn't there one that didn't work very well? But it is. It's very light. See? And a cool blue on the top. It's hard to see. Camera's not doing too well. Ooh. Look at that. That one looks ominous now. The flashing light. I like that one. And then this little one on the end. We bring it into the... Get it out. Try to get it out of the light a little bit. So it lights up in the back and the front. I'm guessing there's just one bulb inside and it's trying to light everything. That was great. Great angle there. It's hard when you got these other lights off to the side. Well, let me put something... Let me cover them up with this It's a Wonderful Light box. Off to the side. There we go. Now it's not as bright. Now you can see that one better. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it. Nice shadow. There's my shadow. I'll get lower. You'll still see the camera shadow, though. And that bin is done. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me go back to the lights. Let me wrap it up. Okay, so a slight dilemma. I forgot this ship. It was hiding behind a box. And when I plugged this in, it burned out all 3 bulbs on the end. So it's probably good that I lost it, because now I have 3 bulbs that have totally turned chrome on the inside and burnt out. So it will not handle all of them plugged in. But I do need to take a couple of these out. I want to show you this one, because this one is pretty cool. The original one. Let's see. Let me just... I'm totally out of bulbs. I burned out all those extra bulbs. I guess that can happen. Let me plug in and see if I can get this to light up. Okay. And then let's see. Yeah, now this one is not flashing like it did before. I wonder if there's just too much power going on here. Now I can't unplug anymore. I could try one more. I have one more, what I think is a good bulb. Let's take this one out. Boy, I was about to end the video and then I had this happen. Yeah, now this one isn't working. Interesting. Not completely anyway. Couple lights light up, but these were flashing before. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just look at it with the lights out. Maybe it'll be better. I don't know. All right, let's see. Well, at least you could see it now. This is kind of interfering. but the red dome lights around here are not working. Could be a number of things. Maybe it's my old light strand here that I used. Well, either way, we saw it flashing before. Maybe not as nice in the dark, but there you go. All right, now I got to officially wrap it up. All right, sorry about that. Things happen. I can't believe it. So when I plugged the last... Okay, so what happened was I did that take, or that part of the video, and I said, well, let me come back and wrap it up. And then I saw behind the box was this ship. I said, oh, let me just plug it in and add it. And then all of a sudden I plug it in and everything just went out. These look like they burnt. They're very hot. They were very hot. It just can't handle that many ships. So that's what happened. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun showing you this part of my collection. Now, the last bin for this year will be my drum ornaments. And there's probably 50 unique ornaments going way back. Everybody would say, oh, you play the drums? Here's a Christmas ornament. You know, it's kind of an easy gift to give me. But let's sign off with these last two one more time.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Yes, and we'll finalize with this. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later. Oh, I unplugged it. Okay. All right. It's one of those things. Now I've got to unplug it here. I don't think it'll be complete till I do this last one, because he does say, Happy Holidays. Don't burn out. But now it doesn't like it. Oh, boy. Everything was going so smooth. We'll just have to try this. I do have one ship unplugged. Well, here we go. Let's just see if it burns out. It doesn't. Now it doesn't work. So I'm wondering if there's just so many it can't handle. It needs a little more power. And I can't give it to it. Let's unplug this ship. Well, either way, I said later. So if you're still watching, then you're curious. Ooh, the bulbs are hot. Nope. Well, there you go. You know what he says. Thanks for watching. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave,
What's up, Butch?
make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.